Welcome to my channel. This is episode Campus Crush. You meet Professor Barnes is in the faculty lounge in the geology department. Thanks for meeting here. It is very important that my role in this is as discreet as possible. I understand, but your name is going to be on some forms with Karen and the Greek council. That's fine, but I can't upset the university in any way. What do you mean? Any information you learn from the dead files can't be traced back to me. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I'm not trying to start a revolution here or at least get blamed for what. It isn't going to be like last time. You have no clue. You can do what you like with the organization, but I can't jeopardize my job. Okay, are we clear? There's more here. Do I ask, let him take the lead, or ask? No, why do we have to be so secretive? If you want me to do this, you have to agree to my terms. You need a faculty advisor or a sponsor. No one needs to know I was a member. Why? You ask a lot of questions for someone who is asking a favor of someone. Okay, maybe I should pull back a bit. You're right. I'm sorry. I appreciate that you are doing this. Barnes takes a breath and tries to be casual. So, where are you from? Springfield. Not so far from home. Not so far, no. Just trying not to go back there. Do parents know about all this? I haven't told my dad about that. He actually went to Lockwood. My parents met here. That's nice. Do I mention that I know him? Tell him your dad knows him. Yeah, he actually thinks he knows you. Oh, class of 1994? 92 actually. We were just talking about classes and my teachers. He heard Barnes and he recognized the name. Oh, that definitely struck a nerve. What's your dad's first name? John. John Flowers? Barnes grows a little pale. Yep, did you know him? Yes, not very well. He was a few years older. Probably 2 or so. I didn't know John had kids. Last I knew he was dating the Livingston girl. What? Sarah Livingston. Sarah? That was my mom's name, but she's not a Livingston. Parents don't talk about their relationships to their kids. It's weird. Yeah, but 2 Sarahs? Well, Sarahs is a pretty common name. I dated 2 girls named Jane. Right. Did you know my dad's girlfriend? Not very well. We weren't really friends, different social circles. She wasn't a sorority girl? No, she was. Just a few years older, she was a senior. You look sad in your heart. What? Nothing. It's just strange to talk about that time, that's all. Was she a Ita? Yeah, but her senior year, she sort of just stopped coming around. For a good reason. It's weird thinking my dad would date a Livingston. Yeah, it's funny what people are capable of. There's definitely something more here. Holy crap, am I a Livingston? Get more info. Do you know how long they dated? From what I heard, until senior year. What, they break up? I don't know, she was a Livingston. She had a lot going on. What's that supposed to mean? Your dad was a good guy. He didn't deserve to deal with that family. Good thing he didn't. Or else he wouldn't be here, right? Did you tell your father about that? No, not yet. It might be a good idea to keep it that way. Why? It's just a past. It's probably better he not worry. Parents do that. Tell him once he will. Maybe Professor Barnes isn't so bad. So you don't remember my mom at all? No. They must have started doing after John ended it with Susan. From what I remember, her family wasn't the most supportive. Yeah, he didn't have much luck with that. What do you mean? My mom's family wasn't that supportive either. It was a pretty crazy time. What does mom do now? Oh, she passed away when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was weird. She just came to the hospital one day and never came back. I'm sorry about that. It's hard to lose someone you are close to. I was so young, I don't really remember. I don't know much about her. Just that she's the reason I'm here. She'd be proud of you. You think? For doing all this, yeah. She'd be proud of you. Who knows? You made some mistakes and you are trying to fix them. Thanks. Let's get back to it. If we are going to do this, we can't give anyone any reason to shut us down. Okay. We can't draw attention to ourselves. We have to play by the rules. Is that even possible at this school? How many members do you have? Me, Hayes, Byron, and Angie. 4. Okay. And the competition is Friday? Yes. Can we be in it without having officially pledged? I think so. Okay, so the competition has 4 categories: Lockwood history, talent, Greek practices, and presentation of some philanthropic or volunteer model. Hayes is great at the history of Lockwood. He's like a savant. Okay, talent. It needs to be short. Traditional usually works best. Byron could do a cover. That should work, but nothing too envelope pushing. Okay, what's Greek practices? Greek practices is knowledge of the social aspects and rules of the Greek system. Basically, instructions on how to throw parties. How hard is that? It's pretty basic. If you have someone who can BS it, you should be fine. It's sort of like the question section in the Miss American pageant. Sounds perfect for Angie. Okay, that leaves philanthropic arm. Hilda, what does that mean? Each chapter needs to have a give back component, something that serves the greater Lockwood community. Could ours be solving the Lockwood case? I thought we'd talk about staying away from the publicly. What about Greek-like outrage? What do you mean? Educating non-Greek girls on what we do. Having activities that include everyone. What kind of activities? Meetups that bridge the divide between the Greeks and everyone else. Okay, get more specific. Study groups where we serve food or something. That's better. Group study sessions with food and coffee or midterms. That could work. I could be there for support and get Carter to do it. I'm not sure he'd help out. I think he's past whatever thing you had. Whatever thing we had. So what's the next step? Have all pledges meet here first thing tomorrow morning. Tell them to be discreet. Okay, you trust all of them? Yes. Good. We can't just have anyone. What about the Greek competition application fee? I don't have cash right now. Okay, I'll front it. But make sure no one knows it came from me. I imagine eventually you can pay me back. I imagine I can. You can't stop thinking about Susan Livingston. Okay, so it looks like we're set. Thanks. Brooklyn, I hope this was helpful. More than you know. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. If you speak to your father, please tell him hello from me and I'm sorry for his loss. I will. Thanks. You send out a mass text to the pledges. Secret meeting tomorrow 8 a.m. in the Geology Faculty Lounge. You get home. Is Sarah Livingston my mom? What are the odds of my dad shaking up with 2 rich girlfriends? He's not that charming. You Google Sarah Livingston. There's only a record of her in those field prep on the road, but nothing beyond high school. Before I go bringing this up with that, I need to do more research. At the library, you find a book of local newspaper from 1993. If she graduated, I'm sure a family like that would make an announcement. You get to the obituary section. Oh, Sarah Livingston, 21, daughter of James and Anna Livingston, was reported missing last week. Her body was later found near the Halsey River on the outskirts of campus. Foul play is speculated. Miss Livingston attended Duffield Academy Prep and was an honors student at Lockwood majoring in sociology. Miss Livingston is survived by her father James, a venture capitalist, and her mother Anna. She had no children. The family has established the Brooklyn Livingston Memorial Trust in her honor and asks that donations will be made in lieu of flowers. The Brooklyn Trust? This just got creepy. A closed cassette service memorial will be held this Thursday. Brooklyn Livingston Memorial Trust? There has to be a coincidence, or is it? I'm sorry, my condition today isn't so well. And thanks for watching.